Hey, this is Eric, and I thought I'd give a quick tutorial on setting up your category weighting within PowerTeacher Pro. Your starting point is PowerTeacher Pro, and the first thing you want to do is make sure that all the categories you use are available and named how you'd like them to exist. So to do that, you go to Grading, then Categories. And once you're here, you can add category, create them. Give it a name if you'd like, etc. The other cool thing you can do is, what I like to do is I enter stuff as a percent. So by default, I can have everything entered as a percent. And also, if you do, for example, test, and every test is worth 100 points, you know that, you can type in 100 here. And when you create the assignment, it'll default to being worth 100 points. You can always change that later, but if you know you're usually doing 100 points, you don't have to retype it. So I think it's kind of a nice feature. Now to set your category weighting, this is just your categories. Once I have the categories I like, I've edited them and added them the way I want to. I go to Settings and I do Traditional Grade Calculations, and from Settings. So grading categories, just to add the categories, setting traditional grade calculations to set the calculations. Okay. And the way you do this is by default, it's going to come up total points. So I'll go ahead and start here. So you click on the pencil to change that. And let's say you can say category weighting. Maybe classwork is worth 70. You can add another category weighting, and each time you select category weighting. Maybe tests are worth 20. Category weighting, and maybe participation. The category of participation is worth 10. And it should add up to 100. And then you simply save it. And my categories are all set up for this class. Now, what I can do is I can, if I click within the category calculations, I can copy them to other classes. So I can go to another class, select the term. So I select my semester 1 class. English, and I can say, let's say I'm going to go to quarter 3 and all my classes in quarter 3, and I just click validate, and I've copied that calculation to all the classes, so I don't have to do that whole process again. Now I'm a total points person, so I'm not going to actually do that, but that's basically, you have the idea. The most important thing is the categories are just the categories, what they're named, defaults that you can set up within, how you want to enter the score, how many points an assignment's worth, if you're consistent on how many points each assignment is worth of a particular category. The next step is settings, traditional grade calculations, and once there, to copy it, the biggest question I get, how do I copy these categories to another class or another term? And once you're in here, it's by clicking the gear, copy to another class, from a class, and then to a different term, and you can select multiple classes within that term. Anyway, I hope that helps. Thanks for watching.